Welcome. Today we'll be exploring AltDrive, a cloud backup and storage solution for homes and businesses. We're looking at AltDrive Biz, which is intended for enterprise companies and is a centrally controlled system. This review is brought to you by Technology Advice and the Smart Advisor tool, which lets you compare 50 cloud backup and storage companies in under 2 minutes. So AltDrive Biz, as I said before, is intended for enterprise companies, and it's centrally managed, which means that the whole thing is controlled by one administrator. If you are working at one of these companies with AltDrive Biz installed, you might actually never see or interact with the program if you are just a regular user. The setup, however, isn't that user-friendly. That's one thing we noticed. It's controlled primarily through this web panel here that you can see, and this is the account page. When you first go to set it up, you're actually going to need to generate a passphrase hash string. So you're going to enter any phrase you want. Here's a little sample one we did, and this will generate a hash for you. Then you're going to have to go over to the accounts, and you're going to click reset account and key, and you're going to enter that new passphrase that it just gave you, that hash. And after you've reset the account, this again is your initial setup. So after you've reset it on your initial setup, then you'll be able to create backup sets. And backup sets are just essentially plans that tell AltDrive what files you want backed up. The default one just backs up a user's C drive. Then under accounts again, you're going to need to add any accounts that you want, and each account will essentially be a new user. And then you'll assign those accounts the backup sets. And while that isn't terribly intuitive, it's a little confusing, it does allow for great administrative flexibility. You can create different backup plans or sets and assign them to different users. So the IT department might have a completely different plan and files that are being backed up than, say, accounts payable, etc., etc. After you've done all of that and got this all set up on the online side, they offer software that you can download to each individual desktop, and there's a setup wizard that will essentially connect the two accounts. And then it will just run in the background. It's very simple software for the desktop. It doesn't allow you to change any options. It just tells you the backup set that has been assigned to you, when your last backup occurred, and the status of the program. So that's sort of a brief overview of AltDrive Biz. The upsides to it: there's a lot of customization, a lot of flexibility. It works on OS X, Windows, and servers. So enterprises will appreciate that centralized control structure. And most end users or employees at the company won't have to worry about it at all. It'll just be in the background on their desktop, probably set up before they got there. The downsides to AltDrive Biz, it's not very intuitive, as we just showed you. The setup is rather complicated. You have to reset your account before you even initially download the software onto a computer. And you'll need someone pretty tech savvy to set up and maintain this system. So you will want to have an IT department capable of handling all of this. And the system could easily be overkill for small to medium businesses that just don't need all of these custom features. If you just want to back up a disk image of every computer, a simpler setup might be better for you. Also, make sure you don't lose your passphrase, as that is not shared with AltDrive. So if you do lose it, you will not be able to recover or change it in the future. As always, before you make any decision, you should check out the Smart Advisor on technologyadvice.com. It's going to allow you to compare 50 cloud storage companies, AltDrive is one of them, in under 2 minutes. And you'll be able to enter in all of the specifications, number of computers, storage amount that you need, and it'll deliver some custom recommendations. As always, thanks for watching.